Hey Steeler fans, AFC Northerner fans, this is Chris with my reaction to last night's game against the Patriots in the AFC Championship game for the right to go to the Super Bowl. It was ugly. I mean, there's not a whole lot for me to say about it. It was ugly from beginning to end. I'm really upset that the Bell was not able to contribute. Not upset with him. I'm upset with the fact that things did play out that way. But that further kind of backs up my point that I just never liked how Tomlin will run a player into the ground unnecessarily. We saw that in the Dolphins game where we were beating the hell out of the Dolphins. Ben's still in the game. Pouncey's still in the game. Bell's still in the game. AB's still in the game for absolutely no reason. I understand wanting to keep the continuity and wanting to stay fresh, keep your players, keep your timing down. Once you're in the playoffs, once you're that deep into the playoffs, timing is a very, very important aspect, especially on your offense. But you've had months and months and months to prepare. You just had 16 regular season games to work the kinks out. Bell played 13 of those 16 games. I really disagree with having him carry such a load, especially in the playoffs, especially when you have D'Angelo Williams sitting right there on the bench, who's a great back. The other things that happened, the thing that Belichick and Brady are both known for, Belichick for taking away your best weapon, Brady for exploiting your worst weakness. Both of which happened. Brown had a very unproductive game. He was taken out of the game. He was double covered much of the game, and we just couldn't have other guys step up into that role that we would have needed to win yesterday. No other receivers really took it upon themselves to say, Brown's bottled up, let me be that guy. And Ben even said it. It might have been just too big of a stage for some of those younger guys. I totally get it. I totally disagree with the fact that he said that publicly, but I get what he's saying. I totally understand what he's saying. And as far as Chris Hogan, I mean, I am utterly embarrassed of the pass defense we played. No, really, the game plan, the pass defense game plan was embarrassing. Whoever thought that it'd be a good idea to go in there and play zone against these guys, blitz maybe 3 people, or rush maybe 3 people, I hope you learned your lesson from this. I hope you watch this game film 10 times over this next week and work that out before training camp opens up. I think that was a very poor coaching performance from the secondary, and the guys themselves maybe could have put up a little better effort. I mean, the flea flicker was ugly. All Hogan's catches and touchdowns were ugly. I think he had 9 catches for 180 yards. That's disgusting for someone who, he wasn't a role player, but by no means was he the star of that offense that we made him look like yesterday. So now, the things that I'm most upset with, I think, here is that towards the end of the game, they started to show some of the records and the stats by both Belichick and Brady. Belichick is now in the class, he's ahead of Chuck Noll, I think, with 5 Super Bowl appearances. Chuck Noll, of course, OG Chuck Noll for Steeler fans, of course, had his 4. He won all 4. But just, Brady going to another Super Bowl himself. In all likelihood, the Patriots will probably get this. I'm not sure that the Atlanta Falcons have all the answers for those guys. We'll find out here in the next couple weeks. But it's going to take me that long for this upset, disgusted feeling in my stomach to go away. So until the Super Bowl, Steeler fans, really sorry about this one. I'm suffering with you. And you'll see an AFC Northerners episode here tomorrow, in which case you'll see more suffering from me. And after that, we're going to come back and wrap up the Super Bowl. So until then, here we go, Steelers.